Hi everyone, it's Kat at Peace Tarot, and I'm doing a reading today for Gemini's full moon tomorrow, December 4th, the cold moon. And this is going to be for fire signs and how it affects fire signs and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the cold moon is a nickname for December's full moon in Gemini. Um, this is all about reflection on how you communicate, truth you want to speak, or the truth you need to tell. Uh, Sagittarius will be more impacted by this full moon than the other fire signs. And this energy for the fire signs could bring around a feeling of risk taking. You may be feeling lucky. You want to expand on the goals that you set for yourself. So in December, some of the things that you can uh, look for or watch for, that's what these readings are all about, to kind of give you a way to navigate through this energy in your highest vibration, is to watch for the intense energy. The sun and several other planets in Sagittarius, you might be starting to feel a really strong energy to take some risks and go after your new projects, your passions. Uh, it also encourages you. There will be energy here if you choose to take it to set out, step outside the box that you may have put yourself in. This is a time to step outside your comfort zone, expand, grow, and also with this the alignments this month with the full moon and the other planets. This could be a good time to if you're feeling tired or you're not feeling like you have the energy right now, you may start to feel more of a positive momentum, and more willing to take chances or more willing to go after those goals that you set for yourself. You can channel your energy, you can focus more. Gemini, sometimes you get Gemini energy is a little scattered, so this would be a good time to just focus on a goal, on a task. Don't get too bogged down in details, and balance what you uh, learn. And with this energy in Sagittarius, this will guide you and help you get to your destination. Well, you can be mindful of what you've done for the last 6 months. Pay attention to some of the results that you've had in the past 6 months and reflect on those. Okay, so here we go. I am going to use the Good Tarot. I've already pre-shuffled all the cards. We're going to lay down a Celtic cross using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, and then we'll clarify as needed with the Light Seer deck, and if we have time, depending on the reading, we'll lay down some oracle cards. As always, my intention is to receive messages that are for your highest good, your highest vibration. As you move through the full moon in Gemini, the cold moon, December 4th, a few days before and a few days after, it will be intense, and it can last up this energy can last up to about 6 months. So let's look at the primary energy in the Celtic cross: justice, balance, what actions and what consequences. Like I said, look at the results of the actions you've had in the last 6 months. What has happened? If you've been working on a project and you've been what results have you had? Is it the direction you want to keep going? Justice is crossed by the fortune's wheel. Again, feeling lucky, feeling like you can move this in your favor. It's all about the timing, but you are feeling lucky. You are feeling there's a potential here um, where you're going to feel this positive momentum and you're more willing to take chances. So be mindful of that. What is at the root? The Six of Air. And at the crown, what's on your mind right now is the Emperor energy. Like that. Aries. Past energy, the King of Fire, Leo. Nice. Future energy, the 10 of Earth, the 10 of Pentacles in this deck. So right away, I see on the center here of the Celtic cross, we have major arcana of the Fortune's wheel. We have the Emperor, which is Aries, and we have Justice, which is Libra. We also have a fire with the King of Fire. We have Earth with the 10 of Earth. We have air with the 6 of air. So we have wands, swords, pentacles, but we have no cups here. I'm not feeling any cups. Where's the love? Okay, your strength right now is the 5 of air. That is your strength. I've been getting that in a lot of the readings lately. The energy around you is temptation. That sounds like possible devil energy there. Your hopes and fear, the 7 of water, 7 of cups, choosing what's going to make you fulfilled. And the outcome in this energy is the page of fire. Beautiful. So you go from the King of Fire to the page of fire. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit, Virgo energy. So you are reflecting. You are going to be reflecting on this energy. This is a time for reflection under a full moon. And it makes it a time for reflection on your communication and your truth. So I feel that there could be something here with the Justice that you need to say. You could be with Libra being an air sign. You're looking at both sides of the situation or whatever's going on here. For you fire signs, you're looking at both sides. This could be a legal issue that you're having. These are major themes in your life right now, and you're feeling that you're ready. You've got a lot of passion here on your mind to take over, take the lead, get something started. You're looking at what is going to bring you that happy life, that happy home, abundance. There's something here that you're working on. You've moved yourself in. I see here that your strength is the 5 of air. And at the root, we have the 6 of air. So you've battled through something here. I feel like you've risen above whatever conflict, mental conflict you may have going on right now, and you're trying to get yourself into a more peaceful situation. It took a lot of passion on your part, a lot of experience. There's someone in your energy, the King of Fire energy, could be male or female. This is the energy, masculine energy, someone who is full of passion and desire and momentum and knows how to take action. And then you've got the Emperor that's on your mind, this energy above you with all 4 kings, the energy of all 4 kings, wise, decision-making, has their emotions under control, wants to or knows how to communicate their truth, has a lot of passion, has a lot of abundance right now, and going after, feeling positive. So I feel a surge of this energy that we are talking about for fire signs. It's an intense energy. And like I said, there's several other planets this month in Sagittarius. So you're going to have a strong desire. I get this with the Fortune's Wheel, to take a risk. It's just something to be mindful of and be aware that there's got to be a balance here. So you could be feeling overly energetic. You may need to, you may be tired, you may need to, boldly step into something and you're trying to gear yourself up for it. And this energy might be the energy that gives you the final push here. There's something here that is a temptation with the temptation card here in the Good Tarot. Someone who's taken a bite of the apple when it comes to um, their fortune. So it's something to be aware of. And there's also an illusion here. That might be a fear that you're having. Uh, what has come to fruition in the past 6 months? It's time for you to look at what is making you feel like you are fulfilled, that you're happy, that you're making the right move here. So you're curious. You're curious. Um, you're with this Gemini full moon. It's a time with Libra to ask a lot of questions. Um, is this going to bring you the abundance that you want? Is this going to bring you the financial or abundance, or abundance of your physical world that you're looking for? And is this the destination? Is this where you want to go? Is this what it's going to do? So let's uh, take some clarification with this. It is interesting that you do have this major arcana here, as we talked about feeling lucky and feeling balanced, the curiosity that you may have as you go towards this passion of yours. Let us look at the light seer deck. We're going to take a little, let's see, I know, I see you over there. Are you going to be able to get out the door? I have my cats in the room and they're being a little silly right now, so I'm going to see if I can get them here. Just a moment. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Kitty cats, I have my trees in here and they like to play, but I have to shut the door sometimes so that I can hear better in here. So you don't hear a lot of what's going on out there. Okay, so let's look at this a little bit more detailed. Like I said, I feel like you are, you've overcome something here with this Five of Air. Something you may have felt, you understanding that rejection of some sort is protection, and conflict, is a good way to see some of, someone showing themselves to you. Maybe you're learning about others through this conflict. You're seeing and growing into it's helped you to understand yourself better and be your authentic self. Now you're moving into something that is a little bit more necessary for you to gain a little bit more wisdom here with the Six of Air. And I like how you did that. I like how you have accepted the Five of Air, the communication aspect of the conflict. You were open to it in a sense that you are allowing someone to live their life, live and let live. It's always important to have integrity. This may have brought you to a point, you may have been tempted to do something, maybe without taking possibly a lack of integrity to do something or to get to a goal. But this has taught you who you are, and other people may have other ways of thinking about something, but for you, it's shown you who you are. You are the emperor. You are the king of fire. You have the wisdom. You have the ability to get where you want. All right. In this energy too, in Gemini, you're going to feel this push and pull, this push for passion and then a push to keep it balanced, especially when it comes to your communication or your mental abilities here, you know, what you've learned, your research for learning per particular goal. So you want to keep things balanced. All right, what can you tell the fire signs? I'm curious about this fortune wheels. Is this a good? Yeah, there we go. You're feeling good. You're surrounded by friends. You're with people that support you. But there's still some things that you're searching for with the moon. Still information, of course, that's going to happen during this time frame where you're going to have to ask some questions during this Gemini full moon to get the information that you're looking for to move forward. And it is causing some tension here. And that could be where the Five of Swords is coming in. You're wanting to go in particular one direction. You may have the energy, you may not have the energy. This full moon is going to push you and help you or be there for you if you choose to use it to get this energy of a whole new beginning, of passion, of growth, of going forward. What can you tell fire signs about the Six of Air? Now in this deck, the Six of Air is, you'll see the boat like you do in the other Smithway Tarot or the likes here, but this boat isn't. This boat is more of a passage, um, a journey to find greater wisdom is what this is about. It's a new beginning, chance, taking a chance here. You choose to believe. You choose to believe that stepping into the unknown with the Fool. Stepping into the unknown. It's going to bring you where you desire. You're looking for something better. And there's the Six of Pentacles. Now, in the Six of Pentacles, I feel that this is going to surprise you. There's blessings coming your way. And I feel that for these fire signs this is resonating with, this could be for some of the actions that you've taken in the past. Something better is coming along, and you trust that if you can remain calm with that Six of Air, if you can remain calm on the inside, the things will remain calm on the outside. So whatever you're addressing here, I feel that you're going to surprise yourself. What can you tell us about the Emperor? That's Aries energy. Might be an Aries this is resonating with, a Leo. Let's look at that. Yeah, there's something, I feel that you're transitioning into something better. You're manifesting right now. We all kind of manifest around those full moons, right? Maybe you're thinking about traveling. And you are in this, there's the Emperor and the Empress. I had that come out for the Earth signs as well. This could be a power couple. This could be the energy that you have manifested where you're in balance. Both, I get getting balanced with Justice, with the Two of Wands. There's a road or a path that you're wanting to take. And you are in a very creative energy right now. And you have all the wisdom of the masculine energy, and now you have the wisdom of the feminine energy, and you're birthing new ideas. You're just flowing with new ideas and creativity, and you're going to feel this surge. I feel it just doing the reading, wanting to step boldly, boldly go where no one has gone before kind of energy. What can you tell us about the Ten of Earth? In this Light Seer deck, the meaning may be a little bit different than what you're used to in other decks that we work with. This one is where we have someone just counting up their pentacles, looking at things, deciding, where are they going to go from here? What are they looking for? We have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the Ten of Earth in this deck. And it's about material abundance, mastering something here, financial security. You may be inheriting some wealth or spending some inherited wealth, and um, knowledge. I feel this is about knowledge for a project or a path that you want to take. And you're stepping back with that Virgo energy with the Hermit, and you're observing the results of the choices that you've made and the consequences and the results that you've had in, let's say, the last 6 months, because this full moon is coming in Gemini, and you're seeing that you've created quite a bit of wealth on your own, uh, and it's taken a very profitable form in the material world here for you. You've achieved some kind of mastery. You've learned. You have the knowledge and the experience because of everything that you've been through, and you appreciate with the wheel here, you appreciate the fortune that you've had in your life. This is what you're reflecting upon right now. Whatever conflict has come in your life, you claim it because it's brought you here. What can you tell us about this 5 of air that we have? 2 of Swords and the 9 Wands. Yeah, you've been through it. But you're taking off the blindfold after going inside and, stepping back for a moment. You've been tempted to go a certain way because of fear with this temptation card. And I feel this is kind of like a devil card in this deck. And this is the outside energy that's influencing you. It could have been something you grew up with, or a way of thinking, a way of being from uh, something that you've grown, maybe a belief that you've had. But being that this is a temptation card, there's some kind of attachment you have here, like the Devil card. Don't be attached to an outcome. Don't be attached to how you want it to work out. This is a kind of a warning here with this card, to watch out for something that's not healthy for you, even though it's maybe a goal that you have. When this card shows up, it's a sign that you're focused on the material realm with that 10 of Pentacles. And you need to be aware of any excess or maybe some addictive behavior that you have that you need to let go of, yours or someone else's. What can you tell us about that temptation card? The King of Wands. And you have the King of Fire. You're very passionate, you're very strong, you're very creative. You have a lot of experience. Although you have a lot of friends that support you, there's a temptation here to do something that may not be really healthy for you, and you know it. So be weary of that. Be mindful of that, I guess is what I want to say. You've got the 7 of Wands. Stand your ground on your integrity. You've had a lot of success on your own. Stay above the fray, any drama. You've got a 7 of Wands. And what about the 7 of Water? You've got the Hierophant that wanted to pop up. What can you tell us about the 7 of Water? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, trying to figure out which way to go. And there's the Hermit again. You've got the Hermit twice and the King of Wands twice. Time to go in and really be authentic about what your passions are. I feel like you may be a little bored with either the relationships in your life, or you're reflecting upon them and asking yourself, do they give me as much as I give? Are they falling away because of my boredom with them? Am I going in different places here? I want to start something new. And I feel that you may just be um, looking for something that's going to bring that surge back into you, that feeling of being focused on something and loving it. And getting up every morning feeling like this is what you want to do. That's a page of fire. What can you tell us about this page of fire? And there's the devil again. So you've got the devil in this deck and the devil in the good tarot. And yeah, be mindful of not of this attachment energy. Don't be attached to outcomes. Let this energy stay in the flow of this energy here. Stay in the energy of your life force. And you have the Eight of Wands that wanted to pop out too. Keep a spiritual attachment to it. And with this Knight of Cups, this could be someone in your life who is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that brings a lot of, that you are very passionate about, a younger person. But I feel in this reading that this is about finding that passion again in yourself, not repeating cycles that you may have repeated in the last 6 months, staying focused on your passion. And instead of focusing on what it's going to bring you material wise, an outcome, do it for the love of it. And it will far outweigh any financial abundance you may have expected or feel that you should get, or maybe you feel that you only can do your passion if it brings a result. No, this is about doing something that you love. Okay, let's get some angels mess. You know what? We're going to get higher messages because I feel that this is for someone who is a little confused about doing something for themselves because it's not bringing any financial reward to them or to the family or to someone in their lives, that feels that maybe what you're doing isn't worthwhile, or you don't, let's see what we have. We're going to get 2 cards from your higher self oracle deck for fire signs. Do what you love. I love tarot. This is, it's a, here's 2 popped out. This is something that I started maybe 8 or 10 years ago, and I love it. I do it just because I love it. Everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. No attachment. Just go for it. Big dreams are built by those who do the work. And you have done the work. You have the experience. So do what you love. This is what I have for your fire signs. I hope this will help you guide yourselves through this full moon in Gemini. This is Kat at Peace Tarot. Have a beautiful December 4th. If this resonated, feel free to subscribe. Be appreciated. Thank you. Have a good day.